Welcome. Episode 5, Hanging with the Dudes. It's Mike. That's Nick.
It's good.
And we're short one person. It's just Ish today.
So, gang.
Missing the mole. I'm just going to jump right into it. First topic of the day. I have a question for both of you real quick. What series surprised you the most for the NBA real quick? I just want to see what you say.
I'm surprised the Hawks gave the Celtics a run for their money. I thought they were going to sweep them. I really thought the Celtics were going to sweep them. I'm like, Celtics were going to sweep them. I didn't think the Sixers were going to sweep the
That's the
Nets.
most surprising to you?
But I knew the Lakers were going to win. I mean, the Lakers were going to... Ever since Dylan Brooks was like, yeah, LeBron's old, and they lost that series.
You realize that this is like the third time in NBA history that an 8 seeds beat a 1 seed, right?
Well, Giannis was hurt.
They also, I'm not trying, I don't care.
Well,
Do you realize that it took a record-setting 3 points made night for them not to get swept? Like,
So they're picking the Heat series.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They were the 8 seed.
Yeah.
but
Do you know how easily everybody thought the Bucks were going to get to the finals this year? Like it wasn't even a thing.
that series was going at least 6 because, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy
got banned.
buckets, bro.
I was just showing
Jimmy
Jimmy
buckets.
Butler. Just straight
All
up.
right, off topic. I just wanted to just ask that question real quick.
We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that. We're gonna start with the NFL draft, round 1.
It's the
Round 1
photo.
wrapped up. It's day 2 of the draft, day 3 actually.
Day
now.
3, yeah.
So
Philadelphia Bulldogs, bro.
Philadelphia Bulldogs.
On defense, then Alabama offense.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pull up the first round draft list here. Who we got? Bryce Young, number 1. I mean, that was kind of a given, right?
Yeah, that was definitely
And then CJ Stroud right after.
I was surprised that the Texans trade back up from
That was
12 to
surprised.
3. I didn't think they were
They
going to do
probably
that.
won the first round, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, because they got a defensive stud on the edge, and they got their quarterback. That's 2 really valuable positions.
All
to
the
have.
reports they're like, oh, they're not going to go quarterback. I'm like, bro, that has to be cap. They have to be lying about that.
Right.
I'm like they don't have one. I mean, Davis Mills isn't the answer.
All the smoke
there's no way
screens.
they're going to pass on a quarterback at 2. They're going to get either CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. But then
I mean, they didn't draft a quarterback. They drafted a quarterback and a defensive player.
yeah, but they didn't expect to go.
I'm playing.
I see this guy.
I don't think
This is a funny
anybody
guy,
saw
man.
the Texans
He's a funny
getting that
guy.
Cardinals pick at 3.
Well,
I know Cardinals were shopping it, but I didn't think they were going to give
Yeah.
it to.
But then they traded back up to 6. They went from
Cardinals
3 to 12
suck.
to 12 to 6.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Dolphins did a couple years ago.
They suck, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah, Texans are probably still
fun
going
to
to
talk
suck.
about
They
trades.
got a little better. They have their QB for the future. I think CJ Stroud's going to be really solid for them. He's still really good.
And Houston did something crazy low key.
What'd they do?
It's the
They had their first round pick next year to give up, and they have Cleveland's first round pick next year to give up.
Oh. So they have 2 first-round picks next year.
They gave up theirs instead. Now think about the mind games of that for a second.
Because they think they're going to be better than...
Hold on.
All right, I'll let you go. I'll let you cook.
Because most teams would say, all right, well, why don't we keep our pick? There's no way that we're like, if you look at the rosters of the Browns and then of the Texans, you would think there's no way in hell that the Texans are going to be better, right? Like, there's no way.
they are now.
At first, if you think that, yes. But, I mean, in my
now.
eyes, they improved way better than the Browns did.
What I'm saying is, this same situation happened last year, where Denver gave up a first round the following year, thinking that will be good. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Seattle used Denver's pick to pick in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got them.
So
The
how
Broncos.
crazy would it be if Houston ends up giving the Cardinals their first round pick? Say they go like 9-8, right? Like pipe dreams.
A nice, nice generous 9. Yeah.
Say they go like 8-9, 9-8, or something like
I
that,
say
right?
7 wins.
And say if Cleveland goes like 6-11 or 5-12, now they end up getting like a top 10, top 12 pick, and then what they gave Arizona won't even really matter because it'll be out of the place for what they would want as far as like most likely a quarterback can get that bad next
Or
year.
whatever they need, yeah. Because, higher the pick, the better the prospect. That's just math.
So I think
I think you're right about that. I think they are going to try to finesse it. I feel like they're going to think they're going to be really good this year.
I think they will be. I
mean, that stadium gets really loud. They're one of the loudest stadiums.
They're very competitive.
I mean,
last
the
year.
AFC South kind of just sucks. I mean, except for the Jaguars. I mean, Colts ain't doing it. I mean, I know they got Anthony Richardson, but they still ain't going to be doing it.
Yeah, they don't
and
have
the Titans
the
aren't good
weapons.
either.
They don't have
like,
no wideouts really.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Pittman's all right, yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
Jonathan
not.
Taylor.
he needs help.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor was ass last year. He didn't do
Yeah, Jonathan
nothing.
Taylor, he got hurt.
Yeah, it's my fantasy teams.
Well, they also had like a bottom half of the league run blocking scheme, like rated by like Pro Football.
Yeah. I don't know what happened because they didn't really have O-line injuries. They just kind of fell apart. I feel like it's because Matt Ryan couldn't move the pocket, and it made it harder for the O-line.
Yeah. Plus,
that's kind of how I think. So now that they got a guy who can fucking move in the backfield, the O-line's going to have a little more leeway. Like, if the left breaks down, he can move right. He can slide right. He's not going to be a fucking statue.
And plus, since they got the Eagles offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen, so they want a similar player to Jalen Hurts, even though he ain't going to be Jalen Hurts, but,
well,
Jalen Hurts that bull.
We don't know.
I do.
He has the ability
I can
to
see the
build
future. I'm the attack titan.
Yeah, you're not though.
You can see the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the attack titan.
All right, I just want to move down the draft list here. Anthony Richardson went 4 to the Colts.
I think Seattle did very well.
And then the corner, Witherspoon. That's a nice pick for Seattle because he's the top corner. Like, it's him as the corner, and I guess everyone else really.
I'm surprised Christian Gonzalez slid all the way down.
I was surprised we got Nola, that linebacker the Eagles drafted.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought
he was supposed to be
like
within the top 15 as a linebacker.
I mean, shit, we just had to pick him. I thought they were going to take the safety Brian Branch, but he fell in the second round. Right. Joey Porter Jr. in Penn State, the corner, but he went to Pittsburgh. It's funny because
Joey Porter was going to happen.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
because they tried Joey Porter and father played
Stays
linebacker.
Inside the state. He's probably from Pittsburgh. I don't know where he's from.
No, he's Penn State.
He's Penn State.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
Penn
well,
State. And then
still close in the hometown.
So the Eagles, man. Eagles picking.
Eagles have Jalen Carter playing with his teammates again. It's going to be awesome. That team, the chemistry in that locker room is going to be electric.
Yeah.
They're going to love playing football every day. They're going to love showing up at work every day.
Plus, they'll have Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham be like the second rotation on the D-line. Because they're old now, so like we'll have,
and they can take
Josh Sweat and Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and then Hassan Reddick on the defensive front. Mm-hmm. Then you have the secondary guys. Then you
take them under their wing.
Yeah, you can have the fuck's his last name? Nolan Smith. Yeah, have him as a secondary guy too.
I mean, Nolan Smith, you can line him up on the edge because he's not just a normal linebacker.
He's an edge rusher.
Yeah, he has the same physical build as Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, people are comparing him to it. So it's like we don't have Hassan Reddick anymore, but now
we're about to have 80 sacks.
We have like a mini version of him.
We're gonna have 80 sacks this year.
that'd be amazing. I just hope
hopefully they don't disappear.
Play that linebacker spot.
Hopefully when we get to the Super Bowl, they don't disappear like they did this year.
Because we lost TJ Edwards.
I got beat by a better team, bro. It's okay.
No, we let it get away.
Yeah, we let it get away for sure.
We were up by 10.5. They let it get away. Mm-hmm. I feel like we could have beat them, but they let it get away.
I hate blaming Jalen, but that fumble killed us. They didn't have that defensive touchdown. Then what?
I kid, because that happened in the first quarter. We were up by 10.5.
Yeah, true.
And if he didn't fumble, Scooby score, it would have been 17-14.
I'm sure that you realize right now, and I'm pretty sure that everyone else in the league realizes that a 10-point lead on Patrick Mahomes is a tie game. In fact, he might be up 3. like, come on now.
I hate to say it, but you're fucking right.
Like, come on, no. I don't even have the stats up right now, but I was just looking at them like a couple weeks ago. No other quarterback is higher than like a 300 winning percentage when they're down 10 plus points, like in the fourth quarter. Pat Mahomes is like 750. Like he wins 75 to 80% of the games that he's losing in the fourth quarter by 10 points.
Yeah, the defense disappears.
Yeah.
No, that nigga pulls his fucking pants up, and that nigga says, "Get on my back."
No, well, they gave him like a. They gave him some meth, bro, because he was hurt, and after halftime he comes out.
I tried telling y'all from personal experience. Perk Rogers is a GOAT, right? Perk Mahomes might be the greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah, bro. He might be a fucking close to godhood at that point.
Perk Mahomes, bro.
God of football.
He wasn't even, did you see him in the interview after the Super Bowl? He was talking regular. He wasn't even talking like Kermit no more.
Maybe he has that condition where he just absorbs perk, and it's like it affects him, but it doesn't affect him. It takes away his pain, but doesn't fuck him up.
Absorb perk.
Yeah, he's like a crackhead. If he just takes crack, he just has crack every day. He's just used to it. You know.
Tripping, bro.
In the end, the birds let it get away. But
oh man. I don't want to talk about that no more.
Yeah, stuff PTSD.
We'll be back next year.
Yeah. Okay.
But Ish, I want to ask you, bro. How do you think of the Packers? That linebacker they drafted.
The Packers haul. How about it?
I want to see what the haul.
Let's see.
I want to pull up their picks here for you because I got it. I got it here for you. So we got Lucas Van Ness at pick 13.
Just as a side, I'm going through like a tooth thing, guys. So like, if you see me wincing or anything, it's because my freaking mouth hurts. But I was mad at first with the pick because like I knew he was, but I didn't know who he was like that. And then I like kind of like delved into his like into his career and his stats and all that. And my man got all his stats basically being a backup, like, and was like leading his team in sacks, like leading his team in like tackles, like high, like.
What team? Who did he play for?
Play for Iowa.
Iowa, okay. Iowa kid, all right.
So not to.
Is it the school?
Obviously, some of my best friends are white, so I'm not saying this to be racist. But he's one of those big country, like Midwest guys. You know what I'm saying? Just probably lifts hay all day and shit, has dip in his mouth and he's fishing and doing all that. Like I love those type of guys. Like they're usually like blue collar, hard nosed type players that they go after the ball and shit like that. So I'm cool with that.
Okay.
And then we did what we always do. We took a defensive player in the first round, and then we grabbed I think some real nice talent in the second round. And dude, Jordan Reed's going to be nasty in the slot for us.
Jaden Reed.
I thought it was
Jaden Reed.
He's nasty.
I think he'll be tough.
He's really good, and he'll probably end up playing slot for us. We'll have Dobbs and Watson outside. But I like him. I like the tight end we grabbed with the first pick. I forget his name. What's his name?
It's Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, Musgrave. He's
4.6 speed, 6'6", 250.
They were comparing him to like Mike Gesicki, big guy that has like off the top speed for a tight end. Like can run back past your linebackers, can jump over your safeties and corners.
Like Mercedes Lewis guy.
But like way faster.
Yeah, Mercedes Lewis runs like
a 4.9.
I could have sworn Mercedes Lewis was a little fast guy when he came in.
Hell no.
Mercedes Lewis is also like 4 years old.
Mercedes Lewis was the prototypical big blocking tight end, like your seventh offensive lineman type thing. And
every once in a while he'll get a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Nowadays, one of Jaguars, Mercedes Lewis.
Yeah, but like like his Musgrave's comparison was Mike Gesicki, which I like. I like Mike Gesicki.
He's still Mike Gesicki.
So if he can be that, and what every great quarterback needs, I said this an episode or two ago. What every great quarterback needs is a good tight end.
Yeah, you need that value.
When you're young, every great quarterback has a tight end. If you think the only one who really didn't have one was Brady.
No, Brady had Gronk.
But he was 10 years in already.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Like, he's really the only one. If you look at every other great, and then maybe, like, if you're going back in it, like, Elway. But, like...
Drew Brees?
Oh, he had Antonio Gates in the beginning.
He had Antonio Gates the first 2 years.
Chargers. And then
he had Jimmy Graham.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, remember Jimmy Graham?
Away. I don't think right away. I think, like, maybe...
The year after they won, like, a year or two after they won the Super Bowl. But Drew Brees was still in his prime in the late...
he didn't get Jimmy Graham until later.
Yeah, okay.
He started with
wasn't
Antonio
like
Gates.
a lot later, though.
Jimmy Graham was he fell off quick though. Like he fell off a cliff.
Because
he went to a place that wasn't pass first.
Gone.
Well, because it wasn't a pass first offense, and then he had somewhat of a resurgence when he came to Green Bay because we threw the ball.
Didn't he go to Chicago?
Yeah, he went to Chicago after us.
Yeah. He got bounced around. He got tossed around.
I don't think he's there no more.
So I mean, I'm pretty happy with the picks, man. I guess I can't be too mad about it.
What about Tucker Kraft? He's another tight end.
He's more of like a bigger guy, I guess. Like he's also like kind of like he's a good pass catcher. But he seems like more of like a blocking tight end.
Yeah, you got a couple blockers, some dork blockers. I feel you. Up the draft. I mean, that's what you need. You got to build. You got to build the team somewhere, and you got to see what Jordan Love could do. He needs that. He needs that safety net tight end. You know, so
that's what Musgrave will be.
Yeah, Musgrave. We'll see how he goes. We'll see how he does.
It's still the 4th round right now.
Still, the draft's still, as we speak, they're still on the 4th round right now.
Yeah, the Ravens are, Chargers on the clock.
Any other, picks you kind of want to go over? I mean, Jalen Carter, obviously, huge pick. Georgia Eagles or the Philadelphia Bulldogs, whatever you want to call us now.
All right.
The Lions wild drafting a running back with the number 12.
Right, I was shocked. They're
bugging.
Ain't that crazy? Who did that pick?
Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
I forget his first name.
They're for sure
Alabama
bugging.
running back.
100% bugging with that. I don't know why they did that.
Well, because Jameson Williams is suspended 6 games.
Yeah, that's a receiver, though.
That's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Why draft a
I guess
running back?
I guess they might move on from DeAndre Swift.
Maybe.
Why?
Or maybe they just want dual backs. They just need more weapons.
You have 2 already. You had the leading rusher in touchdowns last year, and you have DeAndre Swift who can take a screen pass and take it 65 yards to the house.
Why not build on it?
I don't think Jamal Williams on the squad no more.
Why not build on it?
Yes, he is.
I think it was somewhere else.
He signed a 2-year deal with them guys, I think.
But why not build on that?
Double check that, bro.
Because there'd be no reason to take a running back.
There'd be no because when is he gonna play?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe he's gonna sit and just absorb the DeAndre Swift. Yeah.
He's not a quarterback.
Jamal Williams on the Saints now.
Okay, so then that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I mean, he does, and kind of. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't take. I don't know why they took the running back that early. I think they should have took other needs, like corner.
I do like.
They could have took a corner.
Yeah,
they should have took a corner.
Or defensive line.
A lot of people had the Lions picking a corner too.
Yeah,
right. So
they need.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel
like maybe
you gotta play to the needs. You gotta play to the needs of your division, bro.
Yeah. I mean, no one in that division can stop the run.
But no one in that division other than us can stop the pass either.
Yeah.
Green Bay's the only
Green Bay has
team.
the best pass defense for sure.
One of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Adrian Amos is a dog safety. Casey Hayward Jr., right? You guys have still?
Nah, I don't think we have him anymore. Nah, bro. Bro, Rasul Douglas.
That's who
Eric Rowe.
Eagles reject. Another Eagles reject.
No, we drafted Eric Rowe.
No, we did. We took him in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Patriots, and then I was on your team.
He wasn't a dog enough for us, so we gotta let him go.
No, I swear we drafted him. They
really draft dogs.
No, I remember. We took him in the 2nd round.
Did you notice when we drafted Jalen?
He was picked like 53 or something.
Did you see when we drafted Jalen Carter that they thrown a couple milk bones for him because he's a dog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They gave him his hat, his jersey, and a couple milk bones because he's a fucking dog.
So how about the Ravens getting Lamar help and getting Zay Flowers?
Yeah, Zay Flowers. You know what? I like that pick because I like Zay Flowers.
Shit,
he was solid.
Lamar's like, yo, you need to draft a receiver and give me money.
Now they got Odell, Zay Flowers, and then they got the kid that had last year. I think he was a rookie. What's his name? Rashad Bateman. I had him on fantasy. He did pretty good.
He's not a rookie.
He was a rookie? Maybe he was a sophomore?
No, he's
young.
He got hurt, I think, for the first 2 years, I think. I think he just came back last year.
Yeah, I wonder when he did get drafted. I don't know. I know he was still young. He's still I think he's still in his rookie deal.
Yeah, I think he's still on his rookie deal.
Yeah. And he did pretty solid, stepping in. So now, Lamar's got some weapons. He still has Mark Andrews. Their run game probably needs some help. But Lamar is their run game.
Yeah,
so it's like, I don't know.
Rashad Bateman's, it's going to be his 3rd year in the league.
Yeah, year 3. So that was a sophomore year.
He definitely got hurt last year because he only had 15 catches.
Yeah, I was going to say, last year was technically his rookie season where he actually played.
No, he played the year before.
Yeah, but he got hurt.
No, he got hurt the previous year, like last year, like the season that just passed, because he only had 15 catches, it says right here. 2021, he had 46 catches, 515 yards. Then last season, he only had 15 catches, so he had to have gotten hurt.
You sure, bro? I had him in fantasy. Maybe I'm tripping.
It's like maybe it was it Perryman? Rashad Perryman? No, he's
Rashad Bateman.
yeah. I'm thinking Perryman. Rashad Perryman. That's what I was thinking of. I'm thinking of somebody else. Rashad Perryman. There we go. Rashad Perryman, who's also on the Ravens. Oh no, now he's on the Bucks. Is he?
I mean, the first round was pretty entertaining.
No, he's a free agent. They're on. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really
Rashad
know
Perryman's
anyone past like
Rashad Perryman.
pick 15, maybe. I don't even know. Like Nolan Smith, I'm surprised Nolan Smith just dropped that low.
Yeah, I'm
And we're
surprised.
just like, we didn't even have to move up to get. We're just like, you know what? We'll just pick him at 30.
I'm surprised Will Levin's dropped all the way to the second round.
Yeah. So he was in the green room, and they kept showing him on TV. I felt so
I'm
bad.
Like,
He's sitting there like, you know, he puts mayo in his coffee.
What?
That's disgusting.
That's
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That video?
Maybe that's
disgusting.
Maybe that's why he dropped.
That's why he dropped.
There was a rumor saying he had a bit of an attitude during the interviews.
And he got hurt. He was hurt too. He had like a toe injury, I think it was.
Turf toe?
Or knee injury. Like he just had an injury.
I heard he had a little bit of an attitude, like entitlement, during the coach interviews.
That sounds like Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
why
who the fuck puts mayo in their coffee? That's
pretty nasty.
That's pretty nasty. Like mayo's only good on sandwiches.
I'm drinking. I just drunk a whole cup of coffee, and now you make me want to throw it back up.
That's
just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it, bro. And it's like that squeeze mayo too. It wasn't like he you know, the one that
like where that squirt mayo.
Squeeze mayo. He squeezed it in his coffee, mixed it like it was creamer.
That's nasty.
Right there, that's not a quarterback. That's some like D lineman shit.
Nigga said that's not a quarterback.
That's some D line shit.
Yeah.
That's some D line shit.
That's some savage ass shit. You do that to coffee. That's so disrespectful.
No, that's not D line shit. That's serial killer energy. Serial killers put mayonnaise in their coffee and then gloat about it. Like, dude, it's so good. You gotta try it, man. You gotta try it, or I'll kill you. Like,
I wonder what his favorite crayon is that he likes to eat.
Fucking indigo or some shit.
Indigo. Or apricot.
Weird boy.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's definitely strange.
Yeah, that's why he dropped.
What's even stranger is that Tennessee took him.
I
mean, they kind of need a QB. I mean, Tannehill's on his way out the door.
Malik Willis isn't really.
Yeah, you don't know what he is. He got rushed in there because Tannehill got hurt.
It's true.
We don't know what he is yet.
It should be good competition.
You know what they could have said that about? You know what they could have said that about? Jalen Hurts. Because the same thing happened. And he wasn't that good the first year he got in. And then, what happened? They gave him the job.
He was better than Malik Willis, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't good. My man threw like 4 touchdowns and 7 picks in like the 6 games he played. That first year he played.
Who, Jalen?
Yeah, when Carson got hurt.
Yeah, he
came in that end of the year.
I think it was like 6-6.
That nigga went. Wasn't good.
Yeah.
And then he got a little better. And then, Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Malik,
so we don't know.
But Malik Willis don't lift like him.
We don't know, man. Shut the fuck up.
He don't squat 600 pounds.
Malik Willis also got the #1 receiver he would have been thrown to, taken by you guys.
Right.
So how about that?
My question is Malik Willis a dog?
No, of course not.
Is he a dog, though? I don't think he's a dog. I don't think he like milk.
Did he go to Georgia? No.
Yeah, did he go to Alabama or Georgia? No. He can't be an Eagle.
I don't care about him being an Eagle. He just asked me, is he a dog? I mean, I think he is.
I mean, him having that competition with Willis, I think that'll help him even grow even more. Maybe he just beats him out. Maybe Tannehill just gives up. He's not a starter. I feel like it's gonna be good competition for that QB room.
They're about to be so ass.
Yeah, Tennessee's.
That's why.
And if Derrick Henry leaves, oh my God,
because
that's why I feel bad. Like I feel like we're really poorly grading Malik Willis because they have no talent in their in their. They
have an okay defense, but that's it.
I'm saying their skill groups.
Yeah.
Actually, who's their #1 wide receiver?
We took him.
Jalen Hurts had 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions his first year.
Last year,
6-4.
Yeah, he was 6-4.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you were wrong, dude.
Yeah, it's still
you said 4-7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
all right, dude. All right, but it wasn't. He wasn't burning the fucking building down.
No,
all right?
but he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what happens when you're throwing to nobody and you're almost basically a nobody.
Yeah, but he
was throwing to Jalen Reagor. Baker.
He probably dropped
So
a
can
couple
you
too.
tell me who the #1 receiver for Tennessee was last year, please?
Last year?
I don't know.
Hollywood.
I know who it was.
Oh, yeah. Was it? No, not Robert Woods, right?
Yes.
It was Robert
Yes,
Woods?
it was
Robert
bum-ass,
Woods.
dumbass Robert Woods.
Dumbass Robert Woods.
Damn, yo, Malik Willis played 8 games and had no touchdowns and 3 picks.
Oh.
Oof.
He'll get better.
You
I mean,
said-
that's the
you said
floor,
Jalen-
right? Like, he's got to go up from there.
You said he was like Jalen Hurts, man. Oof.
I said a comparison. I said what would have
compare.
happened. Okay, all right.
Can't compare.
Why not?
You insulted my quarterback.
Why can't you compare? It's a very comparable thing.
Just Jalen Hurts is
Two
better.
quarterbacks that didn't do that good their first year because they had no help, no talent, no weapons, and
Shoot.
a quarterback and a coach who wasn't running the offense through them. Why? Why? Let me ask you the #1 question on why, or let me give you the #1 answer on why Malik Willis probably didn't have any passing touchdowns. Because the moment the game got anywhere close last year,
Derrick Henry. King Henry. The reigning champ.
Shit.
What?
We
like that's all he was doing.
need to get Derrick Henry. Imagine Derrick Henry behind our offensive line.
That's
That'd
all he
be
was
pretty
doing.
dirty. That'd be sick.
Yo, Derrick Henry, you know what you want to do.
Yeah.
Go play with some
Howie
dogs.
calls up. Yo, Howie Roseman must have got blackmail on the Titans, yo. He
We got
knows.
high quality
Someone was on
movement.
Epstein's Island, and Howie Roseman knows it. And he's like, yo, you got give me your players, bro. I'm not gonna
You got
expose
to give me
you.
your players.
I'm gonna
Maybe there's
expose
a
you.
conspiracy. Maybe Howie just is like low key also the GM for Tennessee, but he doesn't like Tennessee.
Yeah, because we're better.
Yeah.
We're a better squad.
Like he'll pick
He is
Tennessee
one
photos
of
to players'
the
lives.
better GMs in the league, though.
Yeah.
Oh, top 3.
Yeah, probably. That sounds about right.
Should go. We're gonna win a division again.
Who did the Cowboys pick the first round?
Ozzie Smith, I think it was.
Do we really give a shit about that?
I mean, not really, but like,
Yo,
I'm curious.
You see, Micah Parsons was so sick that we got Jalen Carter.
Oh,
He's like,
yo,
I'm sick
he
to my
was-
stomach. Yo, AJ Brown's like, yo, just come to Philly. You know you want to.
You ever see that meme where it's Squidward looking at the mirror and it's SpongeBob and Patrick frolicking outside? That's literally Micah Parsons. That shit is so funny.
He was
we
so
got
sick.
to get Micah Parsons off the Cowboys, man. He needs to come here.
Shit, I originally wanted him over Devontae, but shit, they're both great players.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. We got Devontae.
I ain't
Devontae's a
playing here,
dog.
but they're both great players. But I made them.
Devontae's a skinny dog.
Yeah, bro.
Skinny Batman, right?
Skinny Batman. Swole Batman.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles took like another receiver, like late, like in the 7th. Get like a little small guy, get a slot guy. Because Quez
I'm
Watkins
surprised we didn't
stinks.
get it back.
No, because they signed Rashad Penny.
Yeah, but that's one, and then number 2 would be Gainwell.
Yeah, and then Boston Scott. Kenny Gainwell's going to start.
That doesn't jump out to me of being a good running back
It's not.
core. You know,
Well, our offensive line, I mean, I don't think it matters.
like Penny's injury prone.
Dude, we need to get Derrick Henry.
Gainwell's real hot and cold. Like he's still like a backup.
If we get
And then
Derrick,
Boston Scott, I mean, let's
He's
get
a
real.
receiving
I
back.
like Boston Scott. I love Boston Scott. He's a giant killer, but he's
that's why he's on the team, just to
an undrafted free agent.
just to beat the Giants.
He used to be a QB.
We
No, that was Greg Ward.
Boston Scott is the Giants' kryptonite, bro. That's why we keep him on the team. He's like, yo, we play Giants twice a year, so yo, those 2 games, you're just gonna go off.
Literally, and they can't stop it. It's so funny.
He has, you know, man, he has 10 touchdowns against the Giants. That's like the most against like any team. Like,
He has 21 career touchdowns, and 11 of them are against the Giants.
Jesus.
so funny. It's great.
The giant killer, man.
Shit, bro.
They should make an anime just with Boston Scott.
Yeah.
Like, he should, instead of Aaron Yeager, it's Boston Scott
And like
with the Titans.
the rumbling.
Yeah, that'd be so funny.
He's rumbling.
Yo,
He's rumbling the fucking
live no. Live news for you guys.
Oh,
The Philly guy's coming home. That's all I'm saying.
did we get Derrick Henry?
Nope, he's not from Philly.
Philly guy's coming on. What just happened, Nick?
Well, if you said a Philly guy's coming home, but he's not from Philly, like,
No, I said Derrick Henry's not from Philly.
You talking about Bryce Harper?
No, dickhead, wrong sport.
Oh, okay. I don't. You just said Philly guy. I was just excited.
Eagles are acquiring running back DeAndre Swift from the Lions for a 2023
No way.
7th round.
No way! No way!
Swear to God,
That just
got it.
happened.
Just
Live
got it.
on the air.
Live on our podcast.
yeah, I just got the
DeAndre Swift is an Eagle.
Yep, coming back to Philly.
That's why they.
He's
traded
from
him.
Philly.
That's why.
Oh, that's pretty fire.
He's from Philly.
That's fire.
You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, Temple.
Yep. Shout out.
And guess where he
I
went?
forget
Guess
what
where he
high
went?
school-
Georgia.
I forget what high school. I forget what high school he went to.
Bro, we just got DeAndre.
Was it Northeast or
Rashad Penny.
Imhotep? I can't remember, but yeah.
So just scratch everything I said about our weak running back core.
Yeah.
Cause that just changed.
Well,
Holy shit! I did not see that coming at all.
And guess where DeAndre went to college? Georgia. Everyone who went to Georgia, come to Philly. Philadelphia Bulldogs. Yo, look, see.
Holy shit.
The Alabama, Georgia.
The A's, Alabama, G's, Georgia. That's
Yeah. 6 of the
we
last
need to
10
make that sign.
Yeah. 6 of the last
Opening
10
day.
Eagles draft picks. Dating back to
Wow.
last year have come from either Alabama or Georgia. By CBS Sports.
Dude, we're going back to the Super Bowl.
That's a nice pickup, bro. Ish knows it too.
Did I not just fucking
He's
say
like-
that? Jesus Christ, Nick. Like, bro, why do you think that, like, why do you think that just
No,
because I like the Packers, like, I hate. The reason that I love to see you guys not win is because of fans like you.
No, I ain't that bad.
You don't get personal about much. But when it comes to your Eagles, you get very
Yeah,
personal.
it's my team, bro.
Right, I get that. But
I ain't like Mo though.
let a nigga compliment your team, like, goddamn.
No,
the
like-
first thing you was about to say is, yeah, bro, you know that's nice because the Packers are ass this year. Like, bro, chill, bro. Like, I get it. We lost a generational great talent at quarterback. I get it.
He's happy
All I know is that we're not going 4-12 like y'all did with super team.
Super.
Crickets. Oh, y'all remember when Vince Young came out and said y'all had the fucking...
We were 500.
Y'all went for... Okay, even worse. Y'all had $999 million in superstar names and went
412 was the
500.
year after where everyone got hurt.
Good,
We left
great,
there, bro.
trash, garbage,
Yeah, but
dog shit.
that was 10 years ago, yeah.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
talking now.
No, we're punching down on the Packers. All right, they had enough trauma all year. Okay.
I mean, not real, no real trauma. I mean,
Nah, you guys lost your... You just lost Hippie Jesus.
Hippie Jesus.
Hippie Jesus.
thank God,
The ayahuasca king.
thank God,
Yeah, he's doing the Brett Favre route, bro. Watch, he's going to go to the Vikings in a couple
thank
years.
God.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be Jets 1 year, Vikings.
Kirk Cousins gonna get Kirk Cousins. You get rid of Kirk Cousins.
Listen, bro. Listen. As great as he was for us, and it's cool and all. Do you know how many playoff wins we have in the last 6 years?
1.
2.
2. Oh, it's close.
Yeah.
All right.
So what
Where's
the
that two
fuck?
last year?
Oh,
Hey, at least you have the Texans who have 0.
Hey,
And the Lions.
Hey,
And the Lions have 0.
I think 31 seasons, I think it was.
We're not talking about them, okay? We're talking about the Packers.
You got to see the bright side.
I am.
Look at the
I
side.
literally said I'm happy that he's gone because now I have a quarterback that has been throwing with his receivers since like fucking January, so that when they go into the season, the quarterback knows what route the receiver's running, and the receiver know where the quarterback's throwing the ball. You want to know why that didn't happen? Because my asshole of a diva of a quarterback didn't want to play until September 3rd. Now,
He was busy.
Now, let's see if if all that bullshit he was talking in that Jets conference, let's see if he's gonna be there in OTAs and he's gonna be there in spring training or whatever their spring training is, because like that would be a real kind of like a FU to the Packers. Because like we could have been so much better last year if you and our young receivers were on the same page. I mean, you go somewhere else where you're gonna go do that, but that's fine. I don't think that they're gonna do anything this year. But
He
that's
didn't even know their names.
He said he don't even know your names.
But if Christian Watson dropped the pass in the beginning of the year, and then he didn't throw to him the next 6 games.
I do know all their names.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers didn't even know their names.
I got exactly my point. It's like I'm okay. I'm
So you
all
already
right.
said
He got
that. Who are
so
you?
mad at Christian Watson, bro.
You didn't throw him for 6 games after that or whatever.
We hit our Super Bowl window with Rodgers. That shit was done. So it's like we got to move on, and we got a great haul out of it.
Yeah, I like the trade you made.
We swapped picks. Got a very good edge rushing linebacker. The second round pick that we got from them this year was Jalen Reed. That was the pick we used, and then we get a conditional second next year that turns into a first if that nigga plays 10 games.
Yeah. I mean, you got
65.
Just to fuck over the Packers, he's like, oh, my ankle, sprained ankle.
Oh, my ankle.
You only get the first round pick.
That's
You're gonna retreat in the darkness.
okay. Okay, cool. Look, bang. Look, watch this. Bang. Cool. That's fine. We're not gonna get a first round pick. That means if he don't play, they're gonna be ass. Which means snake draft, they're gonna be top of the first round, top of the second round. So we're swinging. Then we're gonna have a top 5 second round pick. We're gonna get a good shot at another great young piece. I'm chilling, fine, whatever.
Yeah, the Packers.
Do what you want to do, New York. And then if Aaron Rodgers does that, thank you. Thank you that your ankle hurts and you're on another team, and we don't have to worry about that no more.
The Jets
So thanks. Thank you.
The Jets are where players go to die. Where players' careers go to die.
The Packers definitely got some good compensation for that. Like, there was a good trade for both sides. Like,
Took long
Jets
enough.
needed that QB. It took long enough too. Like, it was really
like,
long
like,
negotiation.
There was like fucking 2
We
months,
wanted
right?
that first next year.
Yeah.
No conditional.
Which it would probably be a first round pick. Most likely, I can see it. I think
Unless he gets hurt.
I don't
which-
think he will.
And then if he gets hurt,
Here comes Zach Wilson. Dun, 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 dun.
our hands are ready.
Yeah, Mike went with Miami, so Jets can't rely on the Madden quarterback.
The
default
generic
character.
Madden name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
generic default character.
Yeah, you know, like in 2K, where like you go to the Legends teams and then you go all the way down, and there's like 3 dudes. It's like John Jones or like John
I said
John
that,
Davis. Like, it's like just the 3 throwing guys.
Mike
Yeah,
White.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
Mike
Mike White, George Brown,
Yeah. or John Brown
John
or Joe Brown.
John Smalls or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
John Smith or Joe Smith.
Regular ass names.
Joe Smith, the most common name of all time.
Joe Smith.
Mark Jackson, like random ass names. Yeah, that
I
shit.
said Mark
hilarious.
Jackson was like, no, he's not in Hall of Fame. No, he's not a Hall of Fame player.
No, but that's a random ass name though.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't stop
Magic
yawning
Johnson,
today.
not Magic Johnson. Irving Magic Johnson.
Speaking of yawning.
Oh yeah.
I guess the Grizzlies can go hibernate in fucking Caicos, baby. The Grizzlies. I'm not even a Lakers fan, but that shit felt so good to watch Dylan Brooks shut the fuck up.
He's a bitch, bro.
I am so sick and tired of that man. Bro,
He's not even good. Like,
if you want to be the villain, be the villain. It's fine. Be the villain. That's one reason why I will do nothing but respect Patrick Beverly. Because it don't matter what happens. That nigga gonna come with the same energy he walked in with, the same energy he's gonna walk out with.
Yeah.
No matter what happens in that game. He gonna be like, bro, I watched him. I watched KD go for 45 on him. And then they say, well, what are you going to do the next time you see KD? I'm like, you're going to have to score 45 again because I don't believe that. That's the mentality. That's the mentality. And on top of that, Patrick Beverly is like first team all defense. He's actually a decorated defensive threat.
not anymore though. He was, I think a couple years ago. He was.
Dylan
Brooks is terrible.
What do you do, bro? You don't shoot well. You don't got a mid-range game, a post game. You can't pass well.
What do you average? 10 points.
Yeah,
You can't shoot you don't shoot the 3 well, you don't shoot free throws well, and you're mid on defense.
You just ass all the way around. The second he said he called LeBron old, they lost the series.
Oh yeah. The second he poked that bear.
Yeah.
The second before the playoffs started, and the man said, I want to face LeBron in a 7-game series, they lost.
Dylan Brooks, man.
Dylan Brooks. He lost the series for Ja. And I like the Grizzlies, but
No.
Hold
Hold up.
Guns out, bro.
No, hold up. Ja get that. Ja get it too. Cause Ja was in the interview talking about something. Oh, I'm good in the West. You good in home, my guy.
Ja did drop 45 in one game.
That's fine. In a game, they was down 35-9 after the first 12 minutes of it.
No, not yesterday.
No, last
No,
night he played
the
terrible.
game he played, he scored 45. It was the game that they went up 35-9 after the first quarter. He scored 45 that game. That was the only reason that they came back, and it made it like respectable. Look it up.
He
He scored 45 the game that they was down. They lost like 111 to 101, but they was down 35-9 in the first quarter. Look at the box score, bro, and look at quarter by quarter. Telling you, he scored 45 that game. Nobody else scored over like 15.
Yeah.
That was the only. He was the only reason they even had a percentage of a chance to win that game or make it look credible.
I mean, if you watched the game last night, Ja was just forcing shit. He was playing terrible basketball.
What do you have, like 10 points?
It made me sick watching this fucking game. I was like, I'm sick of the Lakers. But, you know, I like LeBron. You know, AD's all right.
He had 10 points yesterday. D'Angelo Russell had 31.
Yeah, my man D'Lo.
Yeah, D'Lo
I bangs with D'Lo ever since he was at Ohio State. And they asked my man why he wear the number 0. He said, because that's how many people can guard me.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
That's so like cheesy.
I don't give a. That's fire to me.
Cheesy.
That's gas to me. I shared that shit on Facebook like 8 years ago.
That's your Facebook banner quote.
That's what I said. I should have worn the number 0 in baseball. And then when people ask, like,
no one can strike me out.
That's how many people can get me out. With a straight face.
That's how many outs we got after I hit the ball.
I'm just so happy for LeBron. I love LeBron.
Too bad they're gonna lose next round though.
Who they play?
I have no idea. Actually, let's look at it. They're either gonna play the Kings or the Warriors, and both teams are gonna shit all over them.
They have a way better chance beating the Warriors.
Yeah, the Kings are dirty. I hope the Kings win tonight.
Well, the Kings are young and they're a lot
Kings
faster.
play tonight, don't they?
No, they play tomorrow. At 3:30. Suns and Nuggets are tonight.
Okay. Suns Nuggets game 1.
Who's taking that series? Think Suns taking it?
That's a good series. They should. Because, you know, the Nuggets break down every year at the second round, so.
Fucking Devin Booker's average 40 a game that playoff series, so they should.
Yeah, they
should.
Chris Paul needs a ring, man. Chris Paul needs a ring, bro.
He ain't getting it this year.
Jokic is just gonna like.
Jokic is gonna take over.
Yeah.
And you're not even gonna notice he take over because he plays so slow and so like methodic. You just look back and like, wait, how the fuck does he have 30?
I think.
How does he have 12 rebounds? I didn't even see him jump once.
The only way the Suns don't get to the finals is if they face the Lakers.
Lakers beating them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beat who? I'm sorry.
But honestly, I'm still under the Kings. I still think the Kings are gonna run that West.
I think
the Kings are the best team in the playoff series.
All I know is Joel Embiid is doubtful for game 1.
The way they played yesterday against the Warriors.
The Kings are the best team in the playoffs?
No, in the West right now. In the playoffs, yeah. I think so. Low key.
Well,
I think they just play so well together. They're bro, Monk, Fox, Monk. Bro, and they're missing Steven Adams, which was like their number 1 rebounder, and they're still doing what they're doing.
I don't think you can say. You would have to say.
They have 2 star players.
You would have to say as of right now in the West, it would be Phoenix.
Yeah, I can see how
you do realize. You do realize that they're playing a game 7, right?
Yeah, to be the
Sacramento, they still have a game to win before they even advance to the playoffs. Yeah. And they might not win it because Steph Curry might turn into God real quick.
The version of defending champs. Like I didn't expect them to make that an easy series. Like the Kings are coming out at the hardest game, like hardest round 1 series because they're versus the defending champs. The Warriors are not going to go down easy. That's why it's going to Game 7. But Game 7's in Sacramento. The first Game 7 Sacramento has in God knows how fucking long. That place is going to be so electric. The Warriors are going to crumble. Steph's not going to get into a rhythm. Clay's going to shit his pants. Draymond's going to cry and kick someone.
You do realize that you're talking about the defending champion, the 4-time champions, right?
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna crumble under pressure.
Crumble under pressure.
How do you sound?
Because the Sacramento arena is going to be so loud that they can't even.
Just because you said that, that's what dropped 50.
You don't think that OKC's arena was ear deafening when we were up fucking 3-2 when that man pulled off from half court to win? Yes, it was. It was Game 6. It was the series that we gave up 3-1.
No, that
yes. Yes. No, bro. You're not finna do this to me. That was 2016. We were playing them in the Western Conference Finals. We were up 3-1. KD shit the bed, and then Golden State went up to the finals, went up 3-1, and lost to LeBron, and then Draymond went into the parking lot crying, calling KD, saying, "We need help." We can't beat Pon.
I think KD cried and called the Warriors.
No. Draymond said it himself. Said I was crying, and I went into into my car in my parking lot. I called Kevin Durant. Look it up. I'm telling you, it was 2016, bro. We was up 3-1.
February 27, 2016. So it was not in the playoffs. It was a Saturday night game.
No, bro.
It's right here.
That game that he hit the game winner.
Yeah, when he pulls off from like half court, that wasn't a playoff game.
Whatever.
Look, see, all right. You got the stat.
Okay, so even more on my point. What happened in Game 6?
Klay Thompson dropped 47.
What did Steph do? Steph had like 32.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Splash Brothers dropped like 60 combined.
So I know Klay Thompson went off because it was Game 6 Klay.
Game 6 Klay. That was the Game 6 Klay game.
Yeah. I think he had like 47 that game.
He had like 5 threes or some shit. 4 threes.
No, he had like 7.
7?
No, he had more than that.
I don't know what he had. All I know is that Jimmy Buckets had the best playoff performances so far.
But he went off, bro.
Bro, you're like I just want to show this. Like I need to show this. I need to show this shit.
So I need to show it. I need
Look at this shit. 56 points. 56 points. Career high Heat playoff record. You know, the Heat had a lot of good players play for them. The GOAT played for them. Like they had a lot of good players play for them. Jimmy Buckets got that record, 56 points in a playoff game. Tied 4th highest scoring playoff game in NBA history.
Yeah, then in Game 5, he had 42.
Yeah, and then turns around Game 5 and then drops another 40 bomb.
In Milwaukee, in overtime, 42 points.
Bro, Jimmy Buckets. And I'm still mad we got rid of him.
Yeah, if Sixers decide to have Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons over Jimmy Butler.
Fucking fuck.
That
just makes me mad. I don't know what it is. Jimmy Buckets, that series was lit. Like, that was so surprising. Now, back to what I was talking about earlier. I think that series was the most surprising just because no one saw the Heat coming. They lost Tyler Hero. Like, they didn't, like, I think they're playing like a 6-man roster. Like Jimmy Butler's playing 50 minutes. He's playing every single minute.
If Giannis didn't get hurt, I think they might have lost that. But I knew that series was going to go in 6. The Heat were going to give him a series.
The Heat were going to definitely give him a series.
Giannis getting hurt was a big factor.
Yeah, once Giannis had that lower back issue, whatever the fuck happened, he fell or something on it.
Yeah, I think he had like an awkward fall. I think he went up for like a layup or something.
Yeah, that kind of hurt them. And Giannis was upset after, like as he should be. He's a competitive guy. He wants to win and compete. But man, Jimmy Buckets just fucking fried. And now they got the Knicks.
They played the Knicks. How about the Knicks? I didn't think they were going to beat the Cavs. I thought they would be the same old Knicks.
I told y'all.
Stephen A is freaking out right now.
The Knicks are 30. I can't sleep on the Knicks. Now that series is going to be interesting because I feel like both those teams match up well against each other. That's going to be a nice series.
You're going to know the Sixers are going to lose to the Celtics. So.
I won't be surprised if Heat Knicks go 7. I wouldn't be surprised.
I can see it,
and I can see that being a really good series to watch. Now here comes the Sixers.
Embiid doubtful for Game 1.
Yeah, doubtful. I don't think he's going to play Game 1.
No,
I think we'll just let Paul Reed do his thing.
So Paul Reed was huge against the Nets, but
we need Tobias to step up.
It's a whole different story when it comes to Celtics.
Now, in my opinion, this is how we got to play Boston. You gotta let Jason Tatum do his thing. He's gonna drop 30 regardless. So let's not waste energy on him.
Yeah, bring in Matt McClung and just spear
him out. Yeah, try to bang him up a little bit. I mean, yeah, we can do that
with an edge spear.
I feel like you gotta really shore up because Boston plays very, very well as a team. Like they have very good ball movement. The coaching's really like top coach. Like they're really nice. If you could just take away their support and just let Jason Tatum beat you, even if Jason Tatum drops 40 bombs, if you could just shore up the rest of their team, I feel like you could beat them that way. Because Boston becomes a force when it's Tatum's got 25, Brown's got 25, like fucking all their players, like they're just shooting threes or shooting well. Everyone's got points. That's how they beat you.
I don't think
they'd be dropping 130 on people because their whole team's scoring. If you could just take away some of their pieces and just focus on their supporting cast, I feel like Tatum himself can't beat you. Now, I could be wrong. He could prove me wrong. Tatum drops like a 60 bomb and fucking, takes over like Jimmy Butler did. I just don't see it. I feel like if you play it that way, you don't waste the defensive energy on Tatum as much, and you can focus on scoring and getting more points.
You're not gonna like this.
How do you think about that? That little, I feel like it's a good strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Sixers are gonna lose anyway. I mean, I've been saying.
Don't say that, Nick.
I've been saying it.
Stop
forever.
it.
Especially even with Joel Embiid, it was gonna be hard. Like, but now he's hurt. I don't think the Sixers have the firepower.
You're not gonna like what I say, but that what you said sounds good and everything. But Jason Tatum's a superstar.
Yeah, he
so
is.
if you let him cook 1-on-1 for an entire game, you're gonna lose because he's probably gonna drop 50. So your only chance is Embiid. Your only chance. They don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
They don't have an answer for him. No one on that team can guard him.
Yeah.
Even if he is 100%, it was gonna be. It was. I don't think they were gonna win.
But I think even if y'all have Embiid at like 80%, y'all have a way better chance. No one.
Chance, I don't think it's.
Who on that team can guard him? Al fucking Horford.
He used to, but not anymore.
Yeah,
in 2015, maybe.
Yeah.
When he was with the Hawks.
No, remember that's the whole reason the Sixers gave. Remember they gave Al Horford 4 years, $100 million, just to not be on the Celtics.
Oh my god.
And then we trade him like 2 years later, just because he was ass.
I hate Elton
then he
Brand.
goes back to the fucking Celtics and starts playing all right. That was the whole reason we even signed him, just so he didn't have to guard Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he didn't.
But he can't guard him now. Like back in 17, 18, like he could guard him.
Yeah, no one's guarding
Joel Embiid
him.
was bad against him for a while, but now Al Horford's old as fuck now. So
And Embiid's way better.
Yeah.
But that's your only hope.
That's the MVP.
Or Harden goes out of his mind.
we need 2016 James Harden.
Yeah, or Harden does a Russ Westbrook snap back from reality type shit where he just goes 35 and 12 the whole series.
That's
That would be the only way.
I need Tobias to drop 30, bro. I need Tobias to be
Tobias Harris
aggressive,
ain't
bro.
dropping 30.
Stop it! Don't say that. Don't make me upset.
It'll take 27 shots for him to drop 30.
Yeah, bro, he's a volunteer. He only needs 20. He needs 30 shots just to get.
You guys are. I know you guys are right. I'm just trying to be hopeful. All right. We gave Tobias $100 million. He needs to fucking step
180.
up.
189 to be exact.
We gave
$200 million.
We picked
Y'all
him.
gave him a max
We
contract.
picked him over Jimmy Butler.
Precisely, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'm just gonna.
That's why fuck Ben Simmons.
Y'all gonna have James Harden, playoff Jimmy, and Joel Embiid right now. Do you know that?
I don't think we would have James Harden if we had Joel.
He probably still would, because our Harden always wanted to come play in Philly.
Yeah,
He might go back to Houston
Since he left Houston, he wanted to leave. Y'all were supposed to trade for James Harden. That year that y'all the year that he ended up getting traded and going to the Nets. Y'all were supposed to trade for him first.
Yeah, for some reason we don't want to give him.
it never worked out. Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking Ben Simmons.
Elton Brand sucks at his job.
Yep.
Fuck man,
Fucking
Boston's
Ben
good. I mean, I'm gonna watch the series,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's gonna be painful when we fucking lose. And
So
I
I
really
don't
hope
think the Sixers have enough firepower,
I don't want them to
even
lose.
with Joel Embiid. Unless
But I think
the bench
Joel-
guys.
We always run into Boston. It makes me so.
Embiid is the firepower.
Yeah, no, we don't. I mean, you think Tyrese Maxey's gonna give you 30 a night? I don't think so. He's like 20 to 25.
Nah, I think
guy
he
a
give
night.
you 30 once or twice.
He's like a
That might
20 to
help.
25. I mean,
Max
Tyrese Maxey's gonna be. Well, he's like
Yeah.
a mini star right now. He's not like a star yet, but I think
He's
he's gonna.
upcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
solid.
gets better
He's
every year.
young.
What do you have? Like 8 points his rookie year, then
Nah,
17.
he's nice. Max is nice.
He got the finesse. He's nice. If he could
He dropped
step up,
20
if
this year.
Tobias could step up, if Paul Reed could step up with that and be like,
You need to get rid of Tobias Harris.
It's a lot of asking.
yeah, it's a lot of asking. And you know what? We could do it. We're the city. We're the city of dreams. We're the city of brotherly love. Even though we have the most carjackings in the whole United
Boston's
States.
just gonna kick us in the balls and just send us back home.
Yeah, I hope not. You know what? Fuck Boston. Boston's not it this year. We're gonna beat them. I don't care what happens. We're beating them.
I hope
Sixers
they,
and 4.
I hope they prove me wrong, man.
Sixers and 7, actually, because it's gonna be a
I'll
hell
say
of a
you
series.
said 6 and 4. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
wait
there's
a
no
minute
way.
there.
There's no way.
Would you
There's no
see
way
it?
we went twice in Boston. Like, there's no way.
If they take 1 in Boston, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. If they take 1 in Philly, it's over.
Yeah.
We need to win every single
There's a
game.
sliver of chance.
So y'all telling me Trae Young can take a game in Boston and y'all can't?
Well, if we don't have Joel
We
Embiid,
better.
no Joel Embiid, no win.
They didn't have DeJounte Murray. Do you know that?
DeJounte Murray was
Do you
ass,
know
bro.
that?
He had like 7 points.
Listen. Do you know that Boston, when they have a 10-plus point lead going into the fourth quarter in a playoff game, they're like they've never lost a game in that magnitude until they played Trae Young, and Trae Young went off. That game we watched on the way home.
Did you see him? Remember that 3 real freaking out? Oh my god, that shit was crazy.
That was the first loss in Boston playoff history where they were up 10+ points going into the fourth.
Wow. Hey, we're already seeing the downfall of Boston. That's why the Sixers are gonna win. The downfall of Boston can't be Trae Young.
Man, see the future.
Listen, I'm the most optimistic person at this
game. Are you
game.
the attack titan? No, I'm the attack titan. Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a game. Those series are gonna be nuts. This playoffs has been really exciting. I feel like
it's been good games.
But like in the beginning when we first were going around it, I told y'all it's gonna be the most competitive. Like every game is gonna be close.
We knew the Clippers were gonna lose.
Yeah,
Mr. Kawhi, oh my knee.
Yeah. Russ did his best, you know.
That nigga should just retire, bro.
He's never gonna retire. Russ is always gonna play basketball.
Not Russ, Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi? Yeah, Kawhi should definitely retire.
Load management, then gets hurt.
How you get hurt not playing, bro?
That's what I'm saying. How it's crazy, dude. I don't get it. Because you're sitting up, I want to be healthy for the playoffs. Still isn't healthy for the playoffs. What the fuck is the point? If you can't win games in the regular season,
my man Steve Ballmer got hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Yeah.
Speculated. That's not even a word, but I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? That man got floundered.
Hey, Kawhi's King Finesse. He got the bag. He can chill at home, play some 2K in the middle of the season, bro.
Yeah,
what more can you ask for? And now they're in the playoffs. He's getting knee massages in the playoffs.
I bet you he still gets hurt.
Yeah, probably. Like AD.
I bet you he plays himself in my player and he still gets hurt.
Yeah.
Chill, my man AD been getting up off the floor.
Yeah,
What I tell you,
I'm tough now.
What I tell you, I said if my man start playing with some like heart, that's gonna put a different drive in their team. What happened? What just happened? The niggas beat them by 40!
Yeah, they fucking...
40!
Dylan Brooks is on the other side.
Right after Dylan Brooks said, I'm finna have a game. On 2K, bitch!
On 2K. At home.
Yeah, he's probably... You ever seen the Jones on Instagram where it's like, I need to blow off some steam? That's what Dylan Brooks is going to do. He's going to play himself.
He's gonna be breathing. All you gonna hear is...
It's going to be like 200 to like 20 in 2K.
Playing on rookie.
Dylan Brooks has like 100 points.
Look at here. Dylan Brooks 900 for 903 from 3 and shit.
Yeah. He had to blow off some steam.
Yeah. Just like I blew off some steam smoking that Dylan Brooks pack, boy.
They need to reevaluate how they talk shit, because that shit did not work for this.
Well, if you're gonna talk shit, just
be good.
Not even that. Just when it don't go your way. When it don't go your way. Just don't shy away from
right.
Like, I'm out, dude. I'm out.
Now that's like the worst part. Now it's
I don't want to talk.
They beat them on and off the court for that.
I don't want to talk now. Imagine if LeBron, after he lost that championship to Dallas, his first year in Miami, after they lost, he just walked off. Imagine the type of names people will be calling LeBron.
Sore loser.
Pussy.
Dylan Brooks is a pussy.
No, instead my man LeBron went out there and said, all your lives suck. I'm still going to be LeBron James tomorrow. And then walked off. One of the greatest press conferences after a loss in the history of modern sports. This man got up there and said, well, you're a reporter and I'm LeBron James. So when you wake up tomorrow, your life is going to suck still. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be LeBron James. Okay, see. They just dipped. He just got up and left. That shit was great.
And only LeBron could do that, and people would not get that.
They try to ask him about Dylan Brooks, and he's like, I don't got time for this.
Right, then you ask Dylan Brooks, Mr. I'm the villain, Mr. Dylan the villain.
Dylan the villain.
Mr. I poke bears and all that. Oh, I'm out. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Then the moment they win game 5, I'm about to have a bounce back game. We going back to Memphis. We doing it. Then when y'all down 37 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, you sitting on the bench talking about some...
Dylan Brooks is just sick.
Then when the game over, you want to talk about some... Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm out. Like the SpongeBob joint. All right, I'm going to head out. Ass nigga. Like, come on, bro. Tripping, bro. So happy they lost.
They lost that series on and off the court. That was rough.
So happy they lost.
Shit is rough.
Did you hear what they were doing? What the Lakers were doing in the locker room after they won?
Smoking on Dylan Brooks back.
Other than that, they were playing whoop that trick.
Oh,
they were playing whoop that trick in the locker room. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
God.
Great. So great.
Dude.
So great. I hope Austin Reeves is leading the charge on that song.
I love Austin Reeves, yo.
Go. Hillbilly Kobe, cuz. What do you mean?
Hillbilly Kobe.
White
That's
Kobe.
that's really his name out where he from.
Amen.
They call him Kobe of the what the hell they call him? It was like Kobe of the Ozarks or something like that.
Kobe of the Ozarks.
Yeah, bro, it's like some crazy name, but it fits perfect. And then Roy Hachimura, they called him Japanese Jordan.
No, Hachimura was playing good.
Hachimura.
They had his playing, yo.
But we hit Jared Jackson with a pump fake move, came back to the pump fake, dribbled under him, Euro stepped somebody and then dunked that shit. I'm like, Japanese Jordan.
Yeah, but Rui Hachimura dropping like 20 points a game. Like, Rui
That nigga
Hachimura.
nice.
Dude, they need to make an anime basketball show. They probably have one.
Yeah, there is.
You're
You're the anime kid. They have one.
Nani?
There is. I just forget the
Is
name.
it Brown the Thames?
LeBron.
There's like there's a sports anime, I think most sports.
So,
I think,
like-
except football. I've never
Like
seen football.
LeBron's in
That's
the
what
middle.
they need, football.
LeBron is in the middle of a dunk, and like whoever the protagonist is on the show is just like, I've never seen a man fly like that before. His speed,
As he's
his
flying-
athleticism.
As he's flying.
Yeah, because he's like moving his head. He's like his speed, his
Yeah.
athleticism.
Then the aura, he's gonna get like a power up as he's about to dunk.
And then he dunks and it's just like
Shockwave of the fucking.
the crowd.
Everyone loses
As he
their
slams
shit.
the ball, yo, the animation goes crazy. Like it's a power up, it's like an explosion.
Yeah, like the ball the ball breaks the plane of the floor and then it creates another dimensional portal or some
Yeah.
shit. Like that would be amazing.
What's that? I don't know what it does, but it can send
And
you to
the
different
Toon Squad
dimensions.
comes out. Yeah.
RDC chat, yo, shout out to RDC.
Hey, NBA, you got to partner with Funimation and get that shit done because that's ratings right there. That's gonna be a real show.
Nani?
NBA, like you'll have the people from the NBA actually voice the characters.
That'd be pretty wild.
LeBron would do it for sure. Like 80, like everyone. I feel like there's a lot of like anime heads.
I don't
who,
think
like,
you
play the
understand how much money that would cost.
NBA. No, but they'll make money, bro. Bank,
Yeah, but no.
bank.
Yeah, but no.
LeBron James voicing himself in an anime? Are you kidding me, bro? Everyone will lose their fucking minds.
He needs a recovery from
Not
Space
many.
Jam.
I don't think you.
He needs to recover
Not
from
a
Space Jam.
whole lot of people like anime like you think, bro. And
know,
just
man.
because it's the NBA,
Attack on
doesn't-
Titan was one of the most popular TV shows in general.
One Piece was
That's
the most watched TV
because
show in the world
that's-
last year.
That's because, well, those numbers are skewed because between China and Japan, that's like 3 billion people. So that don't count. That's not like, that's not, that's just,
Most of that's China.
It beat no, Jeff. They beat Stranger Things. Stranger Things was number 2.
but what I'm saying,
That was
but
a
that's
billion
more of like a plausible feat, bro. It's only like 400 million of us over here in America. There's like 1.5 billion people in China and like 1.3 billion people in Japan.
There's not that many people in Japan.
No, India's the second most popular.
Or India,
yeah.
sorry, India's like
Indians
that.
don't watch anime.
India's
Yeah,
got
they do.
Bollywood, bro.
Yes, they do.
They got Bollywood. They got their own shit.
Bro, Indians watch anime. A lot of Indian people are like half Asian or half Chinese because of how
Well, they're in
close.
Asia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They're technically Asians.
Yeah, but you know they're like their own.
Yeah, Russians are Asians. Don't tell the Russians that.
Yeah.
they don't like
Don't
that.
tell-
Soviet Russia.
Yeah,
They
they
might bomb you.
Vodka fight you.
Great. But nah,
The vodka drink you.
that would be a pretty cool thing.
Very for awesome.
Oh, man. Anything else, guys, want to talk about before we wrap this show up? Any off topics? Anything else?
4 straight. 4 straight.
Yeah, let that
5
happen.
out of 7. 4 straight. 5 out of 7. 7 out of 10. We're back. We're fucking coming.
Aaron Nolan
And
hated
we're
these yesterday.
coming hard.
Is that a new hat? I like it.
Yeah, I got it. It was actually a Christmas present from my girlfriend's mom.
I like it. It's nice. It's blue. It's got the World Series patch.
Yeah.
Can we zoom in on this? This is a nice ass hat.
Shit, bro. I got my when they went to World Series.
I'm not the hat. I'm about to say you go. He's the hat guy. His hat's better than mine.
His hat is nuts.
He's got the Philadelphia Athletics.
Let me see that.
That's the Philadelphia Athletics.
It feels old. It feels old.
It's the
and it's a 47.
Do you know who that is? That's the Philadelphia Athletics.
Yeah, bro. Athletics hat.
Yeah.
It's the OG hat right here.
Yeah.
And it feels like feel it.
It's corduroy.
I know. It's corduroy. That's how they made most of the hats
It's a
back then.
$90 hat.
No, it was like 30. I think it was something
You
like
should
that.
lie. You gotta say it's 120.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta be cool.
30
My
times.
hat was like $800, dude.
Never
dude.
that.
Mine's
That
got cursive
That
Phillies.
shit was $16.99.
It's got the green brim underneath.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
this hoodie was $700.
That's how you know that shit was cheap because it got the green brim under. it.
I didn't buy it at a bodega, bro.
That's so funny.
Yeah, chill. Ready, watch. Let me take this off. Let me.
He needs to show off his hat now.
Yeah, mine's a 47 hat, dude. Look. And it's got the
47.
buckle. It's got the buckle.
All right, my fault. It's $18.99. My fault.
Yeah.
My fault, cousin. My fault, cousin.
Sorry, dude. Not everyone can beat me. It's okay.
But yeah, man, I'm hyped. Noah looked great last night.
Yeah,
Looked
he went
dominant.
8 strong, right?
He said, "I'm getting my blood back from the World Series because they was kicking my ass." So
I'm glad Nola got guys bounce back.
8 innings. 8
if
strong innings.
we can get Nola and Wheeler grooving, we get Ranger back. We keep Matt Strom in the starting rotation. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
I love Matt Strom.
His
hair's beautiful.
Until he has like 2 or 3 bad outings in a row, he won a starting spot. I don't care what no one says. So we get Ranger back in like a week or 2. We get Bryce back in like 2-3 weeks. Nicky C's mashing right now.
Yeah,
Everyone
he
talks shit
is.
at Nick Castellanos. It works. Just keep talking shit.
Swarby. We're about to hit June, and we all know what happens in June with Swarby.
He gets juiced up.
Of course, he hits with no one on base.
He gets a new
As
pack.
always.
So
Always been
we're
no one on fucking
looking
base.
good.
Man.
We're looking good. Trey's starting to cut down his swing more. I'm liking that. We're looking good.
You seen that Castellanos' home run robbery? That shit was nuts.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
That shit was
It was
awesome.
beautiful. That's why I love when guys have that like short porch home run fence. Go give that element of robbing the home run.
Yeah.
When the fucking fence is 12 feet high, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So unless you're freaking Bo Jackson or Ken Griffey Jr.
Bo Jackson.
King Griffey. I love King Griffey.
But
Seattle Ken Griffey. Now, you don't talk
Seattle
about,
Ken
you
Griffey.
can't talk about the Cincinnati Reds Ken Griffey.
Yeah.
he was just there to hit dingers.
Yeah. Seattle
But-
Ken Griffey was insane.
Phil's looking good. If you're a Mets fan, go home and get a serrated knife.
Oh, DeGrom.
And
No,
cut your jugular.
whoa. No. We don't do
We're
that.
not
This is
promoting
not that type of program.
Oh, all right, cool. Sorry.
A little more PG for that.
He saved you guys. Go on our Patreon to get the rest of that of what I said.
Let's put it this way. DeGrom
It's
just
uncensored
ruined you
version.
guys. Because now he's hurt. What actually happened to him now?
Who?
DeGrom. How did he get hurt?
It's
said
Tuesday
leg.
during the baseball season.
He said like a leg injury or something like
It's
that.
it's Tuesday and it's baseball. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Obviously today is not
God
Tuesday,
damn
it's Saturday.
Tuesdays. God damn it.
But I'm just making the obvious statement.
The Rangers, they just gave him a bunch of money from
Bet you near the Mets organization's like, woo, we got out of that.
They probably still mad they didn't get Carlos Correa. But she signed to 3 teams in like a week.
Who?
Carlos Correa. Or
Correa?
at the beginning of the season, he signed with the Giants.
Well, no, it
and
was
they failed his
just
physical.
yeah.
And then he
it
went to
was
the Mets and he failed it again, and he went back to the Twins for like $100 million less. And then, then he, I think it was like a qualifying offer with the Twins, and he rejected it. Then he went to the Giants. The Giants remember everyone thought the Giants were going to get Aaron Judge and Carlos Correa?
Oh, yeah, they were going to get... And then Aaron
Pepperidge
was
Farm
bad to
members.
sign it. And then he went back to the...
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is never signing that San Francisco contract.
And then Yankees gave him, what
I think
they
he
give him, like
saw-
360?
9 years, 360.
San Francisco.
That's a lot
That
of
city's a
fucking
mess
money,
right now.
man. Give me some of that money. Some of that internet money.
Hey, yo, Tobias Harris, since you're not really using your money, can I have some?
Yeah, or earning it.
Or earning.
I'm about to say, because he's definitely using it.
Yeah.
I just need a few grand. Just that's it. Give me
Yeah,
off my feet.
I need like $8,000 just to pay off my student loan. That's
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Come on,
That's like
let's start a
pocket change.
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I need like
Help the poor people.
20 grand so that I
I need
can
about tree
start the build of my dream house.
I need
way
a lot.
away from people.
No people.
No people.
No humans. Only animals.
No, I'm trying to tell y'all, when I get enough money, I'm just gonna go out to like Utah and just buy like a 40-acre homestead, so that when the world goes to shit, I have somewhere to go.
Don't go to Montana, Yellowstone.
Yo, if the world goes to shit and you have the bunker, can I come to the bunker?
Duh. How else are we gonna do the podcast?
Nice.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic to the fucking podcast, kind of like a Fallout 3 Galaxy News Radio.
Yeah. We'll be the radio guys of the new world.
Exactly.
All right, well, this place blew up today. You know, the aliens are coming.
We'll just have to make sure Joe Rogan's cool with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. We might be stepping on his toes a bit.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. He's got his own platform.
Yeah, he does his own thing.
He don't even know who we are.
Shout out, Big Joe Rogan.
Shout out, Big Joe.
He's like, who are these fucking dudes? Hanging with dudes.
All right, let's wrap this up, boys. It's been a good episode. We're short a man, but we can always crop him in and just pretend he's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo. See ya.
Talking to his ghost.
Talk to his ghost.
Aura. Oh, shit, a bunch of people.
All right, yeah. It's been episode 5. Like, comment, subscribe.
Let us know what you guys want us to talk about, man. We like the feedback and stuff like that. If you guys have any conversation topics you want to hit us up on Facebook. Facebook?
Man, I hate Facebook, but yeah, we do.
We have Facebook.
I prefer you hit me up on Twitter.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
DM us.
The whole 9. Let us know. Comment on, YouTube videos. Comment in the community. Stuff that you want us to talk about.
Please.
Yeah.
We need more content.
And we
will come with more content. Especially when football season rolls around, we got it. We got something.
We're gonna be coming real hard.
We got something cooking.
So I'm working on it.
We cooking in the kitchen.
Cooking.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.